If you have one of these, you're going to want one of these. I'm going to tell you why. Hi, everybody. Just doing a quick review here of the Osmo 6 Action cage. So this is a cage by SmallRig, and I absolutely love having a cage, but let me explain why. Hey, while we're talking about this, tell me, do you think you want a cage? Is that something you might be interested in? Or do you think I'm just being ridiculous? Let me know in the comments. Sure, this camera should be able to handle pretty much anything you throw at it. It is a rough and tumble little beast, but there is one area that I think there's some, not weakness, but I don't know what else to call it, danger zones. And I think it's the screens. You want to really protect these screens. This is the only interface you have to put stuff in or make change your settings, to interact with the camera. So if those get damaged, I don't know that you can use the camera. I mean, maybe you can with the Mimo app, but yeah, you want to protect the screens. And that's where these cages come in. This again is a cage by SmallRig. It's a metal cage. It's an aluminum cage. It's a slightly different design, and we're going to discuss that compared to the previous model. But again, easy to open. Simply slide the camera in, and we're in, locked. We have a really nice raised ridge on both sides to protect the screen. So if you're to drop it in any way, first thing it's going to hit is the cage, unless it's just a perfect drop on a rock. But again, don't be stupid. But you have a nice rugged protection. You also have a cold shoe mount. You want to add a light or other accessories. Of course, you have an opening to use the magnet mount, but then another magnet mount on the side, along with a 1/4-20 mount, and on the top, a 1/4-20 mount. So a lot of ways to either accessorize this or attach it to a magic arm or an overhead apparatus. Lots of flexibility now that you have it in just this little cage, along with the protection. The other thing I like about having a cage is, this is kind of interesting, and I don't think most people talk about this. So this is a small camera, and you can go a lot of crazy places with it and get a little nuts hanging out over water and things. And that's why I like a nice little camera strap. Especially these ones, you can get these on Amazon, and like a 6-pack has this thin little loop here. And you can kind of run this through where you want on the camera cage. And once it's on, camera will slide right back in. No problem. Now you're out on a boat, taking a shot, you drop it, you don't lose it. So I think it's a wonderful accessory that anybody should think about. In addition, you have easily access to the door for the USB-C, and you also have an easy access to change the battery. So once it's in, it's not like, oh man, I can't change the battery or I'm stuck without it. You have access to everything you need, but when you're out doing your thing, this camera's ready to rock. Now, I will say, compared to the cage that came for the Action 4, I think this one's a little less engineered. It's a little simpler in design. This one I liked because it was very robust. I like the release and that the camera inserted from the back, and it had a separate door for accessing the battery. I like this one a little better because it also has 1/4-20 on 3 sides, whereas this one only has the 1/4-20 on the top and the one side. This is totally not important to the overall functionality of it. I love the gray. I love this gunmetal gray with the little red anodized aluminum. I mean, who doesn't love a little touch of red anodized aluminum? I mean, you're welcome to your opinion, but if you don't like it, it's okay to be wrong. This is cool. But this one just seemed a little bit more robust, a little bit more chunky, and I don't know, I like this one better. This new one, it's going to do the job. It has many of the same features, and I would definitely recommend getting a cage for either your Osmo 345 by SmallRig also, or for the Osmo 6. I think it's a great way to protect your investment. It makes it look a little cooler and gives you a lot more functionality. Well, that's my thoughts anyway. Tell me what you think.